The engine is starting
For launch. GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop, go. GNC, go. Max, go. Eagle, go. Ecom,
go. Pending final steps to cabin link check.
2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the Riftnationnetwork, the RNN, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural. From comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
Hi, all my wonderful cryptic cuties and caffeinated wonderful weirdos. I hope you're having a wonderful evening on this fabulous, hot and warm Wednesday night. Um, I was surprised to wake up and see it was 50 some degrees today, which was kind of out of sorts for up here on the mountain. Tonight, we have an amazing girl. We were hanging out backstage. We actually found out we had quite a bit in common. We're gamers. She likes D&D. She does MMO. I haven't tried it out, so I don't know much about MMO. But she is also a Pink Alchemist, so we'll have to ask her exactly what Pink Alchemist means. She is a folk magic practitioner. She's a chronic illness warrior. Me too, fibro. Woohoo! Anyway, um, she's a sacred realist, a devotee of the spirits at the threshold. Bunny teaches the art of transforming life's deepest trials into unshakable sovereignty through intuitive conjure. I'm not going to try to say that word because I'll mess it up. Oracle wisdom, because if I try to say the other one, I'm going to mess it up. I know myself. Intuitive conjure and a fierce, joyful commitment to justice, rooted in resilience, wonder, and radical tenderness. Her work invites others to reclaim power, meaning, and magic in the midst of a lived reality. So, before further ado, let's welcome Bunny Sugars to the show. Welcome, Bunny. Hi, hi,
Hey,
hi. How you doing? What you doing with your
I'm-
birthday?
what's good with it, friend?
We were joking backstage because I'm like, I'm down here in the darkness. Like, look, my clothes are dark, my background's dark, my light's dark, and then Bunny comes on. She's like, I am in the shady light. Look
Like,
at you. So first off, Bunny, what is a pink alchemist?
So, Pink Alchemist is a term that I've come up with within my heart for the most part. To kind of give an explanation of what this term really means to me, it has a lot to do with my practice and where I derive all of my energy from, and it comes from my heart. As sometimes a little abrasive, maybe gruff, that I can potentially be, it's well meant. And my practice, my magic, my desire to help people through those skills, it's all within the foundation of my heart. And your heart chakra, heart and pink are representative colors of another, not just red. Red is, well, if you want to get into color theory real quick, red is an offshoot of pink. Pink is just a nice version of red. Red is the fiery, the passion, the hot. Pink is the subdued version, but still has a little bit of pep in there. Like,
It's got a little bit of sting in it.
just a little bit, but it's cute with it though. So it's just the practice of transmuting my energy as a spiritual practitioner into products, into things I give to people, into my work, into like I give my love in my work, because as much as I can be sometimes a little bit abrasive, I do love and care about everybody, and I just want happiness for everybody. So that's a lot of where this terminology has come from.
Oh, I feel that because I love my kids. And I feel like if because I tell them, I said I hurt your feelings because I love you. I
Yep.
said because I'm not gonna lie to you
Yep.
and like because I'm like I'm not Willy Wonka. I don't sugarcoat shit. I
Nope.
tell you how it is. Pardon my
You got no
language. If
got time
you're
for
offended,
it.
but exactly. I'm just like I love you, but
But you need to
fix
know the
it.
truth. And that's me with everybody, from readings to just general advice to my friends, to my family. I love you, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you don't want to know the truth, don't ask me, because
Yeah.
you may not like it.
Exactly. I'm like, do not ask me my opinion. If you're
No,
gonna ask me my opinion, you're gonna get my opinion. You may not like it,
exactly.
but you're gonna get, my honest take on it as much as I can. I mean, because
Right.
some people, I will open up and like give my opinion if people are open to it. Like
Right.
if I try to speak my mind or tell them something that's bothering me and they completely shut down from the conversation, it's
Yep.
like, okay, that's
It's what
okay.
you
Like
do.
if you don't want to hear it and make your life and yourself better, I get it.
Yep. Right.
So
You just have to let people learn their lessons. They learn when they're ready, and I've learned to just pull back. If you're not ready, neither am I, and that's okay. Look, my granddaddy used to say all the time, and I didn't understand this until I was in my good 30s. He always said, if you don't got time to talk, I don't got time to listen. Like, if you don't got time to listen, I don't have time to talk. That's what he used to say.
yeah,
Yes,
that
there we go.
sounds more like it.
Yes. And so I've really learned what that meant, especially doing like psychic advising and spiritually helping people the way I do. Sometimes you have to just pull yourself back because they're not ready, and you can't force them to be ready.
Yeah,
So
I
here
hear
we
that definitely. Like, and I wouldn't say I'm stepping away from my era of people pleasing. I'm trying
Yes.
my best, But I do have a habit of trying to fix people that don't want to be fixed. And
Oh,
that's a
you gotta stop
nightmare.
that one. You gotta stop
Yeah.
that one. You got a hard stop because all you're gonna do is just siphon all your good energy away. You won't have none for yourself. It's one thing to help those who really need to help. It's another thing to just give and give. And I've learned this lesson last year. Do not give too much to people who could appreciate the literal you could drop dead tomorrow and they wouldn't care.
Right. They
Don't
just
give all
move
your
on.
energy to people. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth
Yeah.
it.
I've recently had to learn my lesson in the past year or so. It's like, there's just some people like they don't want fixed and they don't want to change how they act or who they are.
Yeah.
And there's no amount of my emotion, like it's hard to try to sustain somebody's else's like emotional outlook
Hmm.
because it just drains you and then
Yeah.
you don't have anything to give anybody else. And if you're in like, I don't know if it's for you, but for me,
Mhm.
if I'm in a public place, like, I've done a lot of conferences this year,
Mhm.
and it's like I can't support your emotions when
Yeah.
I'm trying to give so much of myself to everybody in the room.
Right.
So, I had to learn that the hard way. I'm learning, like I'm new to all this public stuff, so I'm learning.
You're getting there, and it's gonna be a journey, but it's gonna be a good one because in the long run, it preserves you at the end of it. Like
Absolutely.
I've only started doing like vendor shows with my store and everything else in the past 2 years, 2 years, and I've learned a significant amount about pulling myself all the way out. Like my job when I go to shows, I key, and then I go home and I take a nap. We close it down, shut down, lock down. Absolutely not. Like
Yeah,
you have to know what your social limits are.
yeah.
So if you've noticed, I'm probably more reclusive than I should be.
Well, now you have to do what's good for you to like recharge your battery, is what I
Yes,
call it. Like if I go to an event, because I love to talk, I love everybody, I love to talk
yes.
to anybody that wants to talk to me. I will sit down and have a conversation with you about anything that you want to talk about. But when I'm done with that, I sleep. I feel like I sleep for like 24 hours and I
Yep.
am so tired.
Yep.
And I'm so blessed because we have this beautiful property that I can go out and connect with earth and all the animals here.
Yes.
And
That's
I don't
insane.
know what it is about animals, but they recharge me and my partner. Don't want to leave him out.
You gotta remember him too.
Yeah, he's kind of like my big cat. Anyway,
Oh,
he's so cute. If he's hearing this, he's gonna be like, "I'm not. I'm a man."
oh
But
man.
anyway,
Yeah.
he's the sweetest, gentlest giant you'll ever meet. But he's an introvert, so
Ah.
we're polar opposites. And he's an Aquarius.
Oh,
So yeah, Cancer
yeah.
and Aquarius. That's it.
That's an interesting combo.
Yeah, but
But
we
that's
make
not that it can work though. Depending on
yeah.
the maturity level of most people, it can work because people forget that your astrological, your zodiac signs don't always mean that you are this other person are not compatible. You're never going to be compatible. No, it depends on what stage of life journey they're on and where have they hit their maturity.
Yeah, and what they've
Yeah.
experienced, because we have the best ability to communicate with one another, and I
Aw.
think that's the biggest thing. Like, if anything bothers him, he brings it to me. If something
Mhm.
bothers me, and sometimes like we'll pick fight. Like today, he was deliberately trying to get on my nerves. I swear to God.
It's cute.
And then it's
It'd be
like,
like that.
and he's like, "Well, I'm not trying to." I said, "Well, whether you're trying, you're succeeding. Go play with your brother outside. Go do something. Go." And they do a lot of work because
Yeah.
this property hasn't been lived on for like 25, 30 years.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
they're trying to like get all the trees that have fell down and clear out
Oh,
that kind of stuff and rake everything. Like it's a lot of work. I
yeah.
give them props. Plus we have wood heat, so they're out chopping wood and dragging stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are out in the forest. I love
Oh
that though.
yeah.
One day
Yeah.
I will get to the forest.
One day you will come and we'll get you prancing in the creek next to the
Yes.
pond down here. You'll enjoy that, I'm sure.
Yes. As much as I am very much in the appearance of a city girl, I do like a country good time from every now and then. You will not catch me out there hunting nothing, but you will catch me out there picking some flowers with a basket and having a grand time.
Yeah, I go out, I take pictures of bugs, I take pictures of flowers, I take pictures of mushrooms.
You do photography too?
Well, on my phone, I've got, you know,
Oh,
this
I
is
do both.
my
I do
my phone. Oh, wait, what? Gone? Yeah,
there it
that's
is. Oh,
mine.
the ghosties are cute.
I love stickers. I'm a
I
sticker
do love
addict.
stickers. Mine does not have stickers. It's like this because it's one of the folding phones, so I don't have the stickers.
But that's a cute case. I like that. See, we're just, you know, girling it up here. I like your phone. I like your nails. I like your hair. I like everything.
We're just gals.
We're just
having
gabbing
gal
gals.
time.
We're having girl time. Yep. You guys, you know, join in if you like. Oh, speaking of, maybe I should check on the chat.
No,
Anyway.
they're going. They're here.
Yeah. We got Michelle. Hey, Michelle.
Hello,
Hello,
Michelle.
Oregon. She's on here, I swear, every episode. She
Oh,
is
that's
awesome.
awesome.
That's
awesome.
Toto is bunny.
That's my wonderful husband there.
Oh,
My biggest support system.
see? Our cuddly little biggie mans.
Yes. Just supporting us through our crazy.
Akira. I was going to say it that way. I'm bad at names.
I'm bad at remembering names, so it's okay.
So here you go, Akira. Bunny. All right. Brian, he hosts the freaking awesome paranormal show on the RNN Radio Network. He's a fellow host. Hello from Virginia, Brian. Welcome.
Oh, the old hometown. I'm actually raised in Virginia.
Oh, nice. I lived in Virginia for 9 years.
Ooh, girl.
I live really, you know, the teacup handle of West Virginia that's kind of swished
Oh, you
between
were up
Maryland and
there.
Virginia. That's
Yeah,
where
you
I
were like
am.
right in the crux of it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Where the Appalachian Mountains go right up through there. So I live like on top of a mountain, like 40 acres back away from the road that you lose cell reception. Like they just got us fiber optics. Woohoo! So
okay, I was in Newport News. When I lived in Virginia, I was in Newport News. So I was like deep in the city. We were just hanging out in the city. I didn't know y'all didn't have that.
Yeah.
Y'all was in the woods for real.
Yeah, we're in the boonies. The boonies. Like
there ain't nothing wrong with that though.
Yeah, before we moved up here, when we came on this property, we literally had to like cop a squat with the shovel, you know. And we would come up here and it would be freezing and we're all standing around the bonfire.
Oh no. See, that's where my country is.
Oh, we had a blast. Communication is key. Absolutely. You can't have a relationship without communication, and you have to be able. Got serious real quick. You see how my ADHD works. I'm everywhere all the time.
You're snapping in.
But if you don't have communication, you can't have a relationship. And if you can't be open and honest with your partner, there's a problem that you need to dig a little deeper and find out why that is. Because there shouldn't be secrets. Also, one of the biggest issues in a lot of love readings that I get when people ask me, how come their things seem to be disconnecting? 99% of the time, it's because you're not talking to each other. And 99% of the time, you're nitpicking the smallest little obscure detail about why your partner isn't talking instead of handling the biggest picture of it all.
Absolutely. What led to the not talking? This plus this equals this. It's not the small little tidbits around everything. It's just this one thing plus this one thing and this one thing. And people don't always understand that. Like communication is valuable, or like you cannot replace communication in a relationship, because that will be the first thing to destroy any relationship you have. And if you nitpick the communication style of your partner, you're going to end up destroying your relationship. Well, and that goes, in my opinion, even out of partners. That's family and everything. Like if you don't have good communication, there's a lot of miscommunication. I guess the best way to put it. Like if you're not communicating, I'm shaking this entire world right now with this table. Anyway, I promise
It's not an earthquake. It's just me. Anyway. Like that's why I said I'm blunt honest with the people I love, and I don't make promises I can't keep. Like it used to drive my kids crazy. Mom promised me. Mom promised me. I said, Mom is not going to promise you that something that she absolutely 100% can't guarantee is going to happen. So
no,
I can't.
You can't make promises,
and that's why they used to get me to try to promise, because they're like, if she promises, I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen, but.
No, it won't, because sometimes life happens, and unfortunately you're not always going to keep your promises. This is why you appreciate everything, but you don't set your expectations too high.
Right.
Appreciate what you're given, but don't set your expectations to the sky, because you will be disappointed every time.
Most definitely. I love my RNN family. They're the best. They're the most supportive people. Like if you do a podcast, I know a lot of people that do podcasts and things like that, but I haven't. It's such a community, and they pull together for each other, which is which is hard to find. Like they actually try. Like we cover each other. It's not just like the simple stuff of like hosting when somebody's out or anything like that. It's literally, hey, can you come on? Like I don't have like anything. I'm having a financial hardship. Can somebody help me do something about that? And they'll throw something together to help somebody. Like
that's
it
wonderful.
Is a great, fantastic group of people. Shanti. Love. Okay. And she's laughing and crying. She's feeling all the emotions up in the
yes.
The podcast.
Well, we are having a very good time this day.
I try to find the fun in things, because if you don't, life's miserable.
Yes. I drive people crazy with that, because I do go through like my own chronic illness struggles. I have a condition called Behçet's disease. And sometimes the way I have to like cope with certain things is like just the darkest of humor. Just the darkest of humor.
Too, though. That's the thing.
If you don't laugh, you're gonna cry. And there's no point in crying about it. So you might as well just laugh about it. Just have a good chuckle at yourself and at it. And when things happen, like when I trip on air, like just go wild, right? And then laugh with me.
I am very talented. I can fall upstairs, trip over air,
Yes.
I have this because I have a couple chronic illnesses. Like I have a laundry list of stuff, but we aren't going to get into that. But I have everyone, and it's hilarious, but it's annoying. And if I don't laugh at it, it'll make me cry. I have this thing where like every once in a while, if I'm holding something, I will yeet it for no apparent. I get like a muscle spasm, and sometimes I feel it coming on, so I look like an insane person because I'm holding on to it with real knife. Like, don't throw it, or I'm grabbing it with the other hand, and everyone's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm trying to toss it." When I worked at Domino's, I threw a fucking pizza at a wall. But nobody noticed. The pizza was fine because I was taking it out of the oven. I went to turn it, and I was like, pitch! And I was like, really? Here? Now? All right, we're doing it.
I swear, I'm laughing with you on this one, because I've been going through the same thing lately where I'm holding something and my hand just goes, and then it just falls and hits the floor. And I'm like, can we not today?
Like, why? And it's like,
why?
And like, literally, was it today or yesterday? I went, because I ain't wasting coffee.
Oh, no.
We don't waste coffee in this house.
No.
So I was taking cold coffee. I'm telling myself, I'm taking cold coffee out of the coffee pot and poured milk in it and then put it in the microwave. Well, I tried to put it in the microwave. But for some reason, I went to put it in the microwave, and I'm like, no, it's going to hit the top of the microwave. And then,
oh, God.
And I was like, really? Like, now I have coffee everywhere. And I'm like, I've got like 10 minutes to be ready for this podcast. No, I'm throwing coffee in the kitchen,
Oh, no. I would cry if my coffee hit the floor or hit the top of the microwave. It would be a horrible time. But, like, this is actually something I try and hold dear, because like the ability to laugh at your own self within like the spectrum of your own chronic illness is a big part of the reason why I do what I do. Not the laughing at yourself part. Like my business has sometimes less to do with laughing at myself, but more of just the principle in which I do my spiritual work. Like the practicing of that magic it's derived from that crossroad of kind of being in a situation where you have to face your own mortality, but also being able to laugh in its face at the same time. This is a lot of where I come from. To just be quite frank with it, I am a hoodoo practitioner. And so you wouldn't think that that's kind of part of how you get here, because it always is. It's characterized as a very dark, very
It's
spooky type
misunderstood.
of thing. It's extremely misunderstood, and it doesn't have to be all that. Sometimes it is the ability to survive that connects you the most.
Absolutely.
And I've done that. I think I've done that pretty dang well. But at the same time, that ability to face these challenges, the suffering that you go through, and being able to live and still want to give to others, that is the entirety of my being. That is all I'm about.
Yeah, Michelle, she's like bow, queen, and flower. I don't quite understand the combo, but
that is my combo all the time. Because I don't ever not wear a bow. And I love flowers and I love sparkly things.
got
And
you.
also
I got
in a crown.
I've got my version of sparkly things right here. Look.
Pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that.
No, but they're creepy. So sparkles and shines. No, I learned a long time ago. I'd rather laugh than cry.
Yes.
And laughing has helped me overcome so much, because it's one of those things. I don't know if it's like this for you, but as a chronic illness person, and I deal with chronic pain, if you focus too much on the pain, and well, let me put it another way, you can't really experience pleasure, like true pleasure, unless you've had to experience true pain.
Yeah.
So how I deal with my pain is by trying to be as positive as I can, because I feel like that's part of the, because a lot of people are like, oh, you're 46. I'm like, yeah, because I'd rather smile than cry. It's just
exactly,
it's how I've survived, because I was raised in the world of, rub dirt in it, get up, shake it off, walk it off.
Yep.
We don't talk about feelings. You're fine. I don't want to hear what you got to say. Trust me.
Well, it's important to do the talking about the feelings too. It's important to sometimes you gotta crumble. Sometimes you gotta have a moment to just crash out really good and get those feelings out. Because if you hold all that in, you're just gonna suffocate yourself.
Notorious.
I am too, but I'm trying very hard to learn that I can be soft with myself and be respectful of the fact that I have feelings too. It is an uphill battle every day to try and get to that lesson, but I understand it's one that's like super duper important to reach at some point. But I tell people all the time, sometimes you just gotta grieve, even if that grief is for yourself, even if that grief isn't tangible to what you're going through right now. It's you're thinking about the future, you're too far ahead. Go ahead and just cry it out, because holding that fear in is going to do nothing but just blockade you for an eternity.
Well, and it because with me, because I've learned with myself, like regardless of how much I try to hold it in, eventually it's going to come out.
Yeah.
With me, it's weird, because it's like I could watch something so freaking funny, but when I get to a point where I'm laughing so hard and I'm feeling that high emotion, I'll start bawling. And I'll bawl for like 30, 45 minutes, and I'm like, I'm fine. Just
like I'm just gonna pull together.
I can't breathe. And everybody around me, especially when my kids were little, they're like, oh, mom's crying. Ah! Let's clean the entire house. The life is over. Like, what is going on? But it was just how I dealt with them. And as commercials would get me, or the like the Make a Wish Foundation, like just weird stuff, and I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Just watching commercials and baby videos on
Mhm.
TikTok, and you just start yep, that's me.
So,
As soon as I see something slightly joyous, I'm like, ah! And I'm just in shambles.
mhm.
I think that is how we kind of express that emotion, through other people rather than ourselves. And I think, and I'm gonna go a little bit off the cuff here, because I think we're very similar in this way, because we have faced so many hardships within fighting our own body every daggone day. I think, unfortunately, we have toughened up to the point where we can't have that empathy for ourselves, but we can have it for everybody
And
else.
we understand what it's like to be in. I always refer to it as, it feels like you're in a well and you can see
Yes.
the light. You know it's there. But every time you start to try to scramble up, you fall deeper in the well. And when
Yep.
you get there, it is so hard to climb out. And all
Yes.
you're asking is like, somebody throw me a pail, throw me a rope. God, I'm
Yes.
old. Send me down a freaking ladder, because that's the only
Throw
way
the
I'm coming
pail
up.
at my forehead. Just take me out, 'cause it's rough.
Yeah, just, but yeah, like I feel that immensely, and it's like,
Yeah.
because I know what that feels like, I don't like to see other people feel it. So that's why I feel like I'm always trying to like help people, or trying to fix something, or make
Yep.
things better, even if it doesn't need it. I have this incessant need.
We can't people please ourselves, because there is no pleasing ourselves when you sit at this little crossroad here. But we will people please everyone else to give us residual feelings of pleasing ourselves. That's how we trick ourselves. And that's how we end up becoming so energetically drained by everybody else, because we want to give and give and give, because we can't give it to ourselves.
Mhm.
Like,
I
but
am
we
my
have
own
to
worst
fall back. We have
critic.
to do better, Christina.
Mhm. I
We have
will.
to-
I will sit there, like, I am the worst negative self talker. The
Really?
worst negative self.
Why?
It's just, I don't know. It's just like, because I get frustrated, and I'm like, you stupid idiot, why are you doing that? Like, it's like, what did you do with it now? Like, but if other people
Right.
are suffering with it, I'm like, oh, I understand why you're doing that.
Mhm.
And I'm like, you're okay. It's fine. We'll find it. But then if it's me,
Yeah.
I'm like,
He's like,
why?
why are you like this? I do that with myself. I used to be real bad at that. I used to be so bad at that when I was younger. But then I realized, I can be decent to myself. It doesn't have to be I don't always have to be a stupid idiot. Like, sometimes I'm really smart. Like, you got to remember to congratulate yourself and like pat yourself on the back periodically, because if you don't, you're going to start like believing that. And that's what happened to me. I started believing those negative thoughts that I had about myself. So that's why it also took me so long to come into my spiritual practice, because I was just in a hole, just digging deep and not coming out of it.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. And
I feel it.
unfortunately, when you do that, I feel so weird about it, because I've spent so many formative years self-loathing, and now I'm in my 34s.
You're
And you can't tell me
34s,
nothing
like you
about
got multiple 34s.
Oh yes, like a cat has 9 lives. I got multiple 34s.
I'm not aging anymore. I'm just all
Mm-mm.
34s for the rest of life.
No, you know what I'm doing in 2026? 34. And 30, 30, 20, I'm gonna be 34.
Well, we were talking about gaming. This is how I see age. I see my
Yeah.
age as levels. So when I turn, because I'm 46 now, so when I turn 47, I've leveled up. I've learned a year of knowledge. Like, I try to look at it that way, and not.
That's a good
And
one.
my mom was never like. I'm very logical minded in a lot of ways, and I always see numbers as statistics. So I can't
Okay.
change that statistic no matter what. Like, whether
Right.
it comes from weight, age, waist size,
Yeah.
prescription, whatever dose you have to take. Like, you
Right.
have no control over that.
No.
So to worry about it, or make it something else entirely, or make it your entire personality, because I've met people that, like, they really put themselves so dark
Yeah.
because they're so worried about, what people are going to think, and like, are they too fat or too thin, or, too short, too
Yeah.
tall, whatever it may be.
Yeah. And unfortunately, you don't come to the golden rule of that of, if you don't pay my bills, your opinion does not matter. Like, that's how I had to start thinking about things. But I do have a prompt for people who like kind of worry about that. And this is a wonderful tip from my Aunt Wanda. She gave this to me way back when I was a teenager. And she said to me, look in the mirror. And believe it or not, this is mirror magic. So look, it all coincides together. But she said, look in the mirror at yourself. Find 2 things every day that you like about yourself. You don't have to fully believe it, but you have to feel it just a little bit, just enough. And do that every single day until you start believing it. And then you turn into me, who you can't tell me not a daggone thing about myself. But not so much. You start to earn that confidence. You start to remember the good things about yourself. You start to remember, I'm not really ugly. Oh, I just have this. I can fix that. I can do this. I can do that. I'm not really fat. I just think I'm fat. It's like, even if I am fat, it's like, I still look good. Like, you find things about yourself that you like. And you like, even if you have to tell yourself something that is so arbitrary, like, I like my brown eyes. Like, something as simple as that can start boosting that confidence. And that's a good thing, if, especially for like parents out there, start your teenagers doing that. Make them talk about what they like about themselves, because those teenage years are nasty. And that's when you really start barreling down on yourself heavy.
And it's so much worse. Like, when I was a kid, it was hard. I got teased a lot. I came from a small school. I got bullied all the time, every day for something.
Yeah.
Because I was a chunky kid. I can't help that. I was short. Can't help that.
I feel that.
I had ADHD. Back then, girls didn't have ADHD.
Right.
And I was weird because, like, I like the library. I like to read. I like to research. I like to find out new things, and that was very weird for a small town person, like, to be like, guess what I learned today? An info dump about a serial killer from the 1800s or something, like, and people didn't know how to take me a lot of times because I was like, as a teenager, I like Scientific American and the National Geographic magazines and stuff like that. And people my age weren't into that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I was different and I thought differently, I was weird. And I got, teased because of that. But I'm beginning to realize, and it's just recently, to be totally honest, in the past year or two, and especially since I've started doing podcasting, I started to realize people like my weird. Like, it's okay to be me. And I didn't have to put on that mask, with everything and try to hide and be,
Yes, you gotta blend in.
yeah,
Yes,
got to be normal. Because I remember it's like, can you just sit still for 5 seconds? No, can't do it. Yeah, I got to set like a freaking,
Yes. It don't work. It don't work. It don't work. I had the exact same problem though. I was bullied all throughout school. I don't know why. Like, I was too fat. I was too dark. I was too this. I was too that. My dad was in law enforcement. Like, I got bullied for things that I couldn't control. I was fat. I was this. I didn't wear name brands. I didn't wear Baby Fat and Juicy Couture. I do now because I got money. You can't tell me nothing now. But well, you can't tell me nothing because I got it like that today. But I was bullied for the most arbitrary things. It changed the way I looked at myself. And at a certain point, like midway in my 20s, I was just like, I do not care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't know what really flipped that switch for me. I used to wear all dark colors. I was once a baby goth. I know that looks crazy considering I am the pink princess you see. When I was a little baby goth, I used to wear all black. I used to wear like really baggy hoodies, dark color clothes. And it was because that was true to my heart at the time. But at the same time, it was a way to hide from myself. And so at a certain point when I got somewhere in my 20s, 21s, 24s, 23, something like that, I remember I woke up one day and I started wearing skirts. I have not worn a pair of pants in like 10 years. Like
Oh
I
damn! I can't live without my sweatpants. Are you
oh
kidding
no,
me?
I only have
And
one pair of
and
sweatpants and that's it.
and my black jeans
Yes, we love a good black jean. I have a singular pair of black jeans that I
and
wear
my
once
grippy
every 3 years.
socks that are my souvenir.
I love socks though, don't get me wrong. I love
Oh, I've got
socks.
some
Socks
cute
are,
socks, but not today. Mm-mm.
that's real because who's gonna see your feet usually?
Yeah. And see,
But
I'm gonna call myself out even worse because my socks don't match. Look, I got a red one.
no, wait, no, that's the best though when the socks don't match and you just look as long as they
I'm
are the
comfortable.
same
That's what I'm
comfort
worried.
level, you're good. I see nothing wrong with this. Look, I told you I'm only put together when I have to be. After this, it's a wrap.
That's hilarious.
After this, I look like a goblin. I
That's
see
what
nothing wrong here.
I'm just a mountain forest goblin 90% of the time. Just
But I rock with it though.
that's me.
Yes, but like after a certain point, I just realized this stuff doesn't care. This stuff doesn't matter. These arbitrary things that when we all hit a casket are not going to matter.
Mm-mm.
They don't matter. So it's at a certain point, I just snapped out of it. I think I don't know what caused that for me, but
I don't know what
it
the
really
catalyst was, but
I don't know. I just woke up one day and said, "Yeah, bump this." And my mom and my grandma have explained it. I woke up one person, and the next day I was a completely different individual. And then shortly after started my spiritual journey because by that point I think I was going through a lot. Goodness. Wait, we got to dissect that a little bit.
hold on.
I was going through a lot at the moment when I think about it. I remember my father's mother had just passed away. I think that one hit me very hard. And I remember seeing her and others at that time. Now, that wasn't my first time seeing ghosts and stuff, but it was an accumulation because it had stopped for a few years. So those years I was talking really down about myself and feeling horrible. That's when spirit was like, all right, cut that out. She's got some other issues going on. We got to cut that out.
Fix this before we address what's coming.
Before we go back into this.
We've got to.
Yes. And then we got to bring it back together.
Get it together.
But then I started having these experiences and it's like a culmination of just one thing happening, and I guess that's your spiritual awakening. When that happens, usually it's like boom, boom, boom. I stopped wearing dark colors. I started wearing bright colors. I started dressing in pink. I started doing makeup. I started getting interested in being outside in the world. And one day I just woke up. But I don't think it was just makeup. I think it was spirit saying, all right, girl, get it together. Get it together. It's like, you got work to do. Let's go. And then I started doing the work.
Yeah, and especially like when you're on a growth journey, because I am currently on a huge one. I'm not gonna lie. But when you start going down that road, you have to feel a certain degree of discomfort to feel comfortable. Yeah. So you have to be willing to kind of step out on that ice and just try not, or just hope it don't break.
Yeah.
And see if you can ice skate on it. Like it's that moment that you're just like, okay, you want to know me? Here you go. Like,
the journey process is scary. Especially it's like trial and tribulation after trial and tribulation after trial and tribulation. There's no end to it. Once you touch that ice, you go, baby, go. And occasionally the ice will break and you might get rescued out of it. Or you find a way to climb out the ice or the water, but eventually you got to get back on them skates and ice skate again. Like it almost feels like there's no break in between the time you start to the time it's just like boom, boom, incident. Start growing from it, make it better, figure it out. Don't you recluse yourself, keep going. It is the ultimate test of your resilience because it's a journey that does not stop. And
yeah, I'm learning as I go because it's like I have the worst self-sabotaging behavior on the planet. It's like my lovely partner, he refers to it as my fear of success. Because every time I start to do good and get momentum in something, I panic. And I'm just like, oh, people are real. Like, it's like I just hit 400 subscribers, which doesn't sound like a lot
No,
to a
that's a
lot of
lot.
people,
That's a lot.
but I just hit that, and it was like the other night I had like 4 additional subscribers because I was on a different podcast, and I was like,
Right.
holy crap! And then I felt that pain. Like initially, I'm just like, oh my god, people are actually paying attention to what I'm doing. Like
Yeah.
that initial reaction of don't be so weird, like don't run away, like calm it down a little bit, because
Right.
it's funny because like a lot of people are loving the podcast, and they're loving the library and all that stuff,
Mhm.
but because I recorded some educational videos like a couple of like 6 months ago, and I'm
Mhm.
trying to like clean out the archives, so I
Right.
have a couple more to come out, but I was still in that trying to be a professional and you can see it like because
Ah,
I'm going back and I'm editing those now, and
yeah.
I'm like I'm so stiff, and
Stiff.
literally the camera is like up here, like it's ridiculous because I have to literally try to zoom everything into my
Yep.
face because I'm like, it's ridiculous to have this much of your face and the whole entire room behind you, and it's
Right.
like, what are you hiding?
I know I resonate with that really hard because I also go through that fear of success. And it really started when my business started taking off. Like, it hit really hard. And I'm really happy that my shop, the Bunny Area, is doing as well as it is. But also, I sit here every day on occasions and go like, how did I get here? And then I just keep working because I'm like, I can't stop. I got to keep going. There are expectations now. But then I don't remember to congratulate myself on that success and that
Mhm.
I'm doing it. Like most people don't get this far. And I have to remember to say, hey, you did that, girl. You're doing it.
Right.
It's hard.
It's so difficult. I want to get through a couple messages real quick.
Yeah.
Howie said, "Is Stranger Things going to drop another chapter?" WSQK 94.5 The Squawk, starring Bunny and Christina. Yeah, we're going to do
Hey.
our own Stranger Things. I
Yes.
feel like it. I really do. I feel like
I
I'm
do.
the upside down all the time.
I'd rather be there than wherever else I could be. So hey.
Right. And law and whoa, I'm going to say that wrong. I am the worst when it comes to that. You'll have to
It's okay. I got you. Don't worry.
help me.
Luanda.
So now we have 401, and I just butchered your name. So you're just going to be like unsubscribed and done. Can't even say my
She's
name.
gonna come after me later on. Don't worry.
That's funny.
Love you,
Right. We love you regardless. But yeah, because I had a like I have a lot of imposter syndrome because
Yes.
I have to realize like I have untraditional education and I get that, but I do have a bachelor's degree in parapsychology,
Mhm.
and I have studied, and like I put forth the effort to learn things
Yes.
that other people wouldn't, but I don't give myself credit for it. So like I felt so weird because I did the main con paranormal panel,
Mm.
and I loved it. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
because I love people. Don't give me room. I will talk you up. Like it doesn't bother me, but public speaking doesn't scare me. But afterwards, people kept coming up and wanting to talk to me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
but he's been doing this for like 25, 30 years.
Doesn't matter.
I was
Doesn't
like-
matter.
I'm like, I felt bad because I'm like, I'm new to this game. Like, but it was amazing. Like I loved everybody that did come up and talk to me. I don't want
Yeah.
to think that anybody to think negative, but I had such a like imposter, like, do I really know what I'm doing? Like I kind of got thrown into it. And it's like it has been off to
Yeah.
the races ever since, because it's like, will you do this podcast? Will you do this? Can you come to this? Can you I'm like,
Right.
yeah, sure.
I have that same problem with imposter syndrome, and unfortunately, like it is one of those things that I'm just like, we're just gonna work through it, and I don't know what to do. Like everyone keeps telling me, "Oh, you should start a podcast." What do y'all want to hear me and my happy self talk about? Like, Like, do you have a subject in mind? Because I'm just like, I don't even know where I'm going to pull I am a bucket of well-researched information because that is one of my special interests. My dad made sure that like I like to read a book. So did my mom. Like they kept me in Barnes and Nobles when I was younger. But like, it's hard to know how people are going to gauge you until you get to a certain point where you just kind of accept it, but then also you question it at every single point. And that's kind of where I am. Like, I accept it that people think I am knowledgeable in certain subjects. And I do feel that legitimately I am. While I am not a college graduate, I am a high school graduate, I have a lot of knowledge about what it is I'm doing because I care so much about what I'm doing. I will sit and I will research.
You got the passion.
I have the fire for it.
Yeah.
But then everyone wants me to talk about it. Like, if you ever wanted to go on a whole thing of hoodoo versus voodoo and where Buddhism can intersect and create, like, I can go on an educational rant with you about it. But at the same time, it's like, I don't always know if I'm the proper authority for this, but then also I do to a degree still kind of believe in myself that I can be and am. I just have to remember I'm smart up here. I got this.
That's my thing. Like, it's like, it's in there. You're a goofball and a weirdo, but you've got some stuff up there you can share. Like,
yeah, a degree in parapsychology is nothing to shake a stick at. That's some, look, psychology degrees are nothing to shake a stick at in any facet. So I definitely like it's like you have to remember that you are smart, you are educated enough, you can do this. It just feels like a roller coaster of doom because you have to do that.
It does. You're just like, okay, like we're doing this now. Yay!
That's how it felt opening the store. It's 2 years in, and I got my first show at the Mohegan Sun coming up, and I'm like,
ooh. Let me tell you guys, like her bunnery, you got to check out bunnery.com. I think
it's the bunnyary.com.
Bunnyary.
Yes.
See, names.
Like aviary, just with bunnies.
Yeah. She has some of the coolest, like, I was joking with my roommate because I eat sweets like nothing else, obviously.
Ooh, girl, yes.
And my boyfriend's brother, he's a sweetaholic too. That's what I call myself. I'm a guilty. I pled Sweetaholics Anonymous. Anyway,
yes.
We were joking because she makes these wax melts in her shop that look like cookies or chocolate bars, and I just see if I order one of those, one of us is going to eat it.
No,
we're going to put it in her mouth because she has these like back in the day when you would buy the tins that people would turn into sewing kits. She has the cutest little sugar cookie pretzel looking ones that come in that, But she makes like a bunch of them. And they're wax melts, and I could just see I could have them in a basket or something, and one of us is going to be like, oh, smells like food. Looks like, no.
I have to tell people out of the show, please don't eat the things because I can't call an ambulance. I can call an ambulance, but I don't want to be held liable. Like, don't do that. But that's like a big inspiration for my story. Thank you.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Like, they are so well done. Like,
if
you put like an actual one of those cookies and one of your you would have a hard time like distinguishing which one. And she does these like everything's yummy, like yummy body sprays and lotions, and it's make sure you check it out if you're into that stuff and you like sweet treats. It's perfect for you.
And they're all imbued with intention. So I make every single product by hand because I probably don't have a lot of good sense to do it otherwise. So everything is made by hand. It is imbued with my energy and it's made with intentions. Like the chocolate bars, for instance, the wax melt chocolate bars, those are the scent Decadence by Design. And that is a money draw, abundance drawing type of scent. Now, I will say, I have stopped doing candles, but I am going to put on my website a special request order form soon so that people, if you want, like, say, and it just happens to be right here, funny enough, one of my room sprays in a particular scent that might be seasonal or not quite, ready yet, like you can special order it. Or if you want like a chocolate bar or something. Also, my room sprays do this. I have to.
Oh, the mica swirls. Yeah, I
Yes.
love that. It's like it's so magic.
I am so extra. It's not. But I
Yeah,
had to stop doing candles, though.
I don't know
I
anything
love
about being extra. You know, in
not
my
with the
life.
sparkly skull mask. But I did end up stop doing wax melts and candles. It's becoming a very oversaturated market, but I will have special request orders if people are interested. And that should be up by before February, I'm hoping, you know, all in my favor. So I do have other things. Like I do have, these are my magical room sprays. They are really good for just not just clearing your space, but adding energy to the space. So what you would do is basically shake this really good, spray it. Sweet Strawberry Kisses is the one in my hand, and that's really good for
my belly ground.
Look, I'm gonna have to send you some.
My belly said, please.
But Sweet Strawberry Kisses is like for softer, sweeter sparks of love. Like we're not talking red hot passion. That's one that's coming for Valentine's Day. You can get that later. But,
oh, trust me, I don't need anything added to that.
He's like, I don't need nothing else. Like, Strawberry Kisses is like for soft, sweet, tender, and especially if you want to go on a first date and like make some sparks happen, responsible sparks happen on a first date, this is something you would use. So it's also skin safe as well, and it also has like a roll-on perfume oil type of situation that is adjacent to it. And also I do have new products coming out which are full body oils, as in it's a spray bottle body oil, and I use that mess every day. Because
look at you. It's not mess. Don't see like negative self-talk.
Yep, there we go. No, you caught me.
Right there.
You caught me, friend.
I can't even figure out which way. I'm a hot mess. What are you gonna do?
Look, there you go. Stop it.
Right.
Now we're accountability partners.
I broke life. What did I just do? Stop it. I got things coming up. Oh my goodness. All right. Now we got it. Hi Adam. I saw you said hello there. I clicked on the wrong one. So let's go back to here. Hi. I'm the same way with researching Bigfoot and aliens. Yes.
Hyper-focus team. Let's go.
I'm telling you, one of my hyper-focus right now, well, not right now because the season's ended, was Skinwalker Ranch. I absolutely love that show, and some of the science in it, I'm like, give me more. Like, don't stop right now. Come back. Like,
I love a good documentary. I love a good scientific explanation of something. I eat that up. I love a good something I can just suck in, especially animal documentaries. I'm just like, like a sponge.
It's like, give me them otters, man. Give me
them. They're cute, but they're kind of vicious.
Oh yeah,
cute and vicious.
And see, this is because I'm full of unnecessary trivia. Otters, they have to sometimes in the wild they have to intervene because the males, in order to mate with the females, they hold them underwater and they could drown all the females, especially if they're young adolescent females, because they don't have the strength to fight back. So yeah, it's something. They look cute and cuddly, but they're savages, man.
Not no more.
Savages.
Not cute and cuddly no more. That's kind of wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, but it's nature's like that. Like, it's rough and tumbly.
Yes.
Like, even humans, like humans get me because we have hubris.
Yes.
And it's like we think we're the center of everything, and we're not.
We're not. Oh my gosh.
There's so many things that could eat us, like, easily.
There was a conversation on the internet about if like 100 men could take on a gorilla or tiger or a lion or something, and I'm like, y'all are very confident. They're
right.
Like,
they're big. Like, depending on the bear, because like up here in West Virginia we have black bears, and typically black bears are not as big,
right?
And they're actually like little scaredies.
They're timid.
Unless it's a mama bear and there's like a cub situation. But most of the time you just and it will like run away. Like, they're like,
the brown bear
with you, bye bye. Like,
it's the brown
bears are the ones. Yeah, they don't care.
No.
They know they're big and they don't care.
Yes.
Adam's like chocolate bars. Yep. Sorry, I'm like, you're fine, Adam. You showed up. That's what's good. I love you.
Thank you for coming.
And he says he's a fellow weirdo. Absolutely. All weirdos are welcome in my
Yes,
world.
we are team weird, and we are okay.
He's like, I like sharing cat memes. Lately, for me, it's goats. Baby
Oh,
goats are my thing lately that I
I have
share.
a folder in my phone just of rabbits and rabbit pictures. My rabbits, all rabbits, just and those are me and my husband send them as reaction memes. That's like our thing. It's cute. Yes.
I love little animal, like miniature animals. That's been my latest.
They are very
fixation.
cute.
Like
I don't think
mini
I can handle
donkeys,
goats.
mini donkeys and mini ponies. No, I don't know. I just
Gotta
like
have chocolate during. Oh yes, yes.
small.
Look, I poked over at the chat. I was like, "Ooh!" I heard someone say chocolate. I too am a victim of the
They like-
sweetaholicisms.
Yeah,
I am a sugar junkie, and
I every day.
I'm also a
I have to
baker.
have something. Yeah.
So
When you're a sweetaholic, you know how to get your drug. You're like, screw this. If I don't have anything in the house, I'm going to learn to make it myself, or I'm
Oh,
going to
gosh,
create
yes.
something out of what I got.
yes, that is me. I will go to a bakery and I'm like, I could do this at home, and I go do it at home, and then I'm like, yep. I cook. That's also part of my craft. I cook, I give to others. My energy work is transferred through my food. I want people to feel good when they eat, because eating my food specifically is like my ultimate expression of love for you. If I love you, I will cook for you. So if you ever come over, I will cook for you.
Well, that's part of like, especially Southern culture, but also like Appalachian culture. They do a lot of things with food.
Yes.
And it's a way of sharing
Yes.
with other people. Like
food is very important in the South.
And we're always worried about if somebody's hungry. Like we would feed them 5 minutes later. You hungry? You want to take something home?
I am guilty of being that person. I mean, I was raised in Virginia. My grandma, she's South Carolinian, and so is my granddad, and my dad has family in the South too. So I think it's just like ingrained in us. But I will cook for people, and I will keep cooking for you. Like I will make sure food
You
is
let
on
me
deck.
cook one time. I'm gonna cook forever.
I love cooking for people. I don't get to do it often because the nature of my work has me so physically in demand. I can't always do it, but if you get me on the right day, I will just cook and cook and cook and cook.
I tell you, you were showing pictures on Facebook. I think it was fish, and
yes,
that looked damn good. I'm not gonna lie. Like I love me some good catfish. I
don't think it was a catfish. It was some sort of fish. I know my daddy-in-law.
Like maybe a trout.
I don't know. My dad-in-law came home one day. He gave us a bucket of fish and said, "Go for it." And so we had to figure out how to cook the fish. That was actually my first time cooking fish like that.
Oh, really? It looked
yes,
good.
It was delicious.
It looked
and
good.
Then we made a Laotian dish called jail muklin. And that's like a tomato-based dipping sauce. And then I had a sweet fish sauce. I made sticky rice, and that was dinner. And that's been dinner for 3 days. But that's what that was.
I'm guilty of that too. Like if I cook, like cook.
Yes.
Because it's just our life with 4 adults and living together.
Gotta cook.
We do a lot of like frozen enchiladas and stuff like that. But if I'm gonna cook, like I cook a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But my partner is a bottomless pit, and I could feed an army and he would eat half of it. Let me tell you. Like there are times I'm like, oh, this will feed us for like 2 days.
Nope.
Nope. And he's like this big. I said, how? Where does it go?
Ones who are thinner, who have very great metabolisms, and then our short gals, we be in there.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I totally get that though. Like I still kind of had this, even though it's just like me and my husband now, because I don't live with my family as much. I have this mentality of just like cooking a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not able to do that because me and my husband eat like a bunch of birds. So like we just that's why we kind of stick to mostly like Laotian food, because it's like many side dishes and things that you can kind of mix and match, as opposed to one big plate of a meal. So that's kind of why we do that. But also, like, I can't eat that much, and I'm still in the Southern mindset of make a feast, do the thing. Make the biggest cake you can. I made coconut cornbread the other day, and I'm like, we still have coconut cornbread.
I get it. I honestly
Yes.
do. And Adam said a guy at work thinks that he's the center of the universe. Everybody's got somebody they work with is like that. I swear. There's always
It's
that one dude. You're just like, oh God, he's
it's
gonna
very
tell a story
interesting,
that
the
nobody
hubris
wants to
of
hear.
other people. I can't. I don't get it, because I'm just like, last I checked, we're all on the same playing field. Like, why do you think you're that important?
Right. And I'm like, it's me. I'm gonna say that. But I hate when somebody's like talks about things that obviously they don't understand, but they act like they do. Like
Ooh,
they know what they're talking about, and you're like,
I have
that's not how
stories
that
galore
works.
about that and hoodoo practice, where people have come up to me, they've told me all sorts of things, and I'm just sitting there like, are you sure?
You
Are you
really want
sure?
to?
Are you sure? And I don't want to
Really
be
sticking with that? Is
right.
that your final answer?
I don't want to be arrogant, but I sit there and listen to things, and it's like, ooh, you are supremely misguided, and I don't know if I should help you or just let you have it.
Go.
It's very conflicting. There's a lot of people in spiritual spaces who are like that as well. I'm like, don't do that. You're a constant student. Like, we're supposed to be always learning. We're not the most knowledgeable in anything, because we're all going to be learning for the rest of our lives. There is somebody probably in Antarctica who knows more about this thing than you do. Right. Like, you're never going to be the best. And I don't like a lot of excess hubris. I look like I do, but I do very well understand the way I'm perceived by other people. I totally understand. I'm not that. I'm very down to earth for the most part. I don't raise a fuss about too much. I don't like to be like viewed as someone who just wants to talk over people, or I know more than you. It's really not that. I just like to info dump because I have special interests. Right. Like, it's not because I think I'm better. I'm a little bit with the tism. I just like to talk about things. To be quite frank about it.
I got the Audi HD tism thing, I think, because I do the same thing. It's like, oh, you like ghosts? Guess what? I can tell you 15 stories. You want to hear all of them right now? And they're like, whoa.
I'm the same. I get self-conscious when it happens though, but like, I do have had people who do assume that I am very full of myself because of the way I look, the way I dress, the way I present myself, and the way I talk about things. But I'm like, I do not care. I don't care that. Right? I just want to have a good time, go to bed.
Yeah, you don't want to absorb that negativity either, because a lot of that comes from, to a certain degree, sometimes it's jealousy, sometimes it's self-confidence in themselves, and they want to be more like that. And for some reason something's holding them back. So it's like, I try to when I meet people kind of like that, I try to give them sympathy, because I know there's a reason that they feel that way.
It's hard.
But yeah, it is hard sometimes, especially when it's, my way or the highway type of personality. It's like, we're in this because we all don't know what's going on. We don't know what these things are. So to say like your way is the only way,
no,
I don't necessarily jive with that.
There's so many different pathways to the same goal, and we're all not going to take the same path. Like, I've lost significant amounts of friendships in the past, like say 4 years, because of that type of thinking. Oh, you're self-absorbed, you're full of yourself, and I feel a certain way towards you, therefore I'm going to make you feel a certain way about yourself. I'm like, you can't tell me nothing that I haven't already told myself. Like, I don't know what you think you're gonna do.
Right? You ain't hurting my feelings. I do that enough myself.
Exactly.
Like, I don't need your help.
My worst enemy is me. I'm right. That's another thing. People seeking out competition with me as well. That is something I've noticed since really coming into myself as a person. People are competing with me on a weird level, and I'm like, the only one I'm competing with is me and my self-esteem. That's it. It's just me and me competing. I don't compete with other people. I don't compete in my workspaces. I see that competition spirit in a lot of psychic practices with other people, and it hurts my heart because firstly and foremostly, there's more than enough money in the world to go around where we can all be satiated. Why do we have to fight each other and be nasty to each other and spiritually attack each other? Because why are we doing that?
Right.
Like, we don't have to do those things, because if you're good at what you do and you speak your message from your heart, you will find prosperity. That's what this is about. It's about helping people. The money comes after. The money will always come. The money ain't that important for me to compete with you and ruin my peace because you have a vendetta. You got a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got time for that.
Right.
I get tired from that. And I've noticed that's also a little bit of why I'm a little bit reclusive. Like, unfortunately, I'm the type of person, even as a business owner, you'll see me once in a blue moon. This is my blue moon. Hey. Hey. But it is because there is that constant feeling of just having to shield myself from people, which is something in 2026 I am going to try and work on, because I do need to put myself out there more. We're good there. But people are very weird when you start coming up in your spiritual space. That's another thing that's going to start like really popping off eventually. Like, you don't have to be greedy about what it is. I understand we're all living in a really rough time where scarcity mindset is very high, even for me. But we don't have to hurt each other to achieve that goal of success. It doesn't have to be all of that.
Right.
You just have to do what you can with what you got. And there'll be people who can do it better than you. There'll be people who can do it faster than you. But your people, your village, your tribe, who really listen to you and care about you will find you.
Yeah, I'm discovering that. Like,
Yes.
I'm like, oh God, people, because I've been told my whole life I'm too much, I'm too loud, like I'm too big, like I'm always too whatever, too much something.
Boom.
And like, and I tried to dampen that. I tried to, and I refer to, I kind of tried to dampen my shine a little bit to make people more comfortable. And I'm starting to realize, like, people like my weird, outlandish, self.
Yeah.
And I'm learning to let go of all this, because I realized it was me. Like, I'm getting in my own way by trying to change myself to be something that it's just not me. And the more like I'm opening up with being who I am, it's like, okay, I'm here. Like, I don't know what to do if you don't like me, because like,
oh well.
So I'm learning to like let myself be me.
Yes.
And I've really noticed a lot of support when it comes to that, because I thought I would get a lot more rejection, because they're like, you know what I mean? I do. You see what I'm trying to say? So
yeah, and I think that's like a normal thought process. Even with me, I'm still learning how to be myself fully on camera. That's hard. Yes. Because beyond how polished I look, it is a magnitude earthquake of chaos in here.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if I'm ready for the world to see all of that. Y'all are eventually going to see it as I continue doing what I do. You all will eventually see that side of me. You're seeing a little bit of it now, but I do worry about how that looks on camera. And I have to stop doing that, because it is a self-defeating prophecy. If I keep worrying about something like that, it's not going to change. Like, as much as I am a spiritual practitioner, I've also like come to the realization that I am human. I am just a person, and I am just as clueless as the rest of y'all. Unfortunately, I'm just better at helping you than I am myself. That's why a lot of readers cannot read themselves. I can't, because we are so biased against ourselves. We're going to end up self-sabotaging in a heartbeat. So it's just kind of like this embodiment of, I accept the fact that I'm human. I don't like it, but I accept it.
I want to be an alien, man.
Take me home, because I want to
get me on the mothership. Like, I'm
beam
over
me up,
this
Scotty.
planet.
Let's go.
Beam me up, Scotty.
It's hard.
Let's see. We got to have chocolate during investigation. Absolutely. Peanut M&Ms, Reese Pieces
Ah,
are usually my go-tos.
ooh.
It's just me.
Chocolate, I just like a giant solid chocolate bar, frozen.
Right? Or Thin Mint, the peppermint,
The
or not
Andes
patty.
Mints or the peppermint patties.
No, the Girl Scout cookies, the Thin Mints.
Ooh, yes.
Put them
They're
in a
the ones in the
freezer.
light blue box, the
Yeah.
Trif ones.
Mm.
Yes.
We coming to eat. Yeah, that's so appropriate.
Come on over. Anytime. I will make it happen.
Y'all are so much together. Yes, we're discovering that we're a lot for everybody to handle. If we're in a public place together, God, for my goodness, that girl says, "Hey, my girl." Okay, love how you put that about money and greed.
Yes. Money and greed, it can be. I'm not going to say it is. It can be the root of all evil, especially within us. But you have to be grounded about yourself and grounded about the reality around you in order to not make it so. It doesn't have to be the root of your evil. It just has to be an accessory. As long as you have enough money to survive and you're comfortable, it doesn't have to be this big thing. But I understand that that's hard to decompartmentalize for some people because scarcity mindset is really, really high right now. Life is extremely hard. Girl, the electric bill is high, but we're all going through it.
Yeah, we're all going through it. But a lot of people, they get wrapped up in it because they don't realize the only thing that's irreplaceable in your life is your time.
Yes.
Money, you can find a way to make money. When it comes to energy, if you know yourself well enough, you can replenish your energy. But where you spend your time and who you spend it with, you can't replace that.
You can't get it back.
Exactly. So that's a hard lesson that I had to learn because I gave my energy and my time to the wrong type of people, and it's like they know if you're that type of person, it's like people like that are just drawn like
they're drawn to us because it's like they like to siphon that. They like to pluck at it, and it's like, please don't pluck over here because you might pluck in the wrong direction, and it might be lights out.
You're gonna get the Gen X, and
you're going to get something, and it may not come from my hand, but it will come from my spirit. So you pick. I tell people all the time, like, it's love, light, and these hands. You can pick which one you want.
I like that. Love, light, and these hands. They may be small, but they're powerful.
They are powerful hands. Like I don't do a lot of spell work like that. My spell work is mostly into the products I make for other people, but don't play with
test
fire.
Me.
Don't play with a Sagittarius like that.
Oh, trust me, I am aware of that.
It's a time with us. It's a time with us. I am fully understanding that Sagittarius are the most quiet crash outs you could ever have. We are in one moment in our philosophy. We are peaceful. We are zen. We are having a good time. And the next minute it is on ice. It is wrapped up.
Well, like I'm an awkward Cancer. Like I have the biggest heart in the world, but I hide it from everybody. That's me. Like I said, I want to fix everybody. I want to love everybody. I just want everybody to love each other.
Where does your birthday fall? Are you closer to Leo or are you in the other direction?
The end of June.
Oh, you're
June
closer.
24th.
You're closer to Leo. That's a little fiery.
I'm a little spicy meatball.
Just a little bit edge in there.
Well, and it's also my generation. Gen X was, you don't sugarcoat it. You just tell it how it is. And people just got, and back in my generation, you had to tell people to their face. Like there was none of this cyberbully crap.
No.
And like, people are like, because everybody has something to say on the internet. And if somebody says something negative to me, they're like, aren't you going to say something? I'm like, why? Why waste my energy on somebody that's never going to like me regardless of what I say? So it's like, just let it go. Like, let them rant, whatever. That's on them, not me.
I'm in a weird spot. I'm a millennial raised by Gen Xers, and I am very much in a certain way like my father. If you have something to say, we're going to say it. I was talking to a friend about this the other day. I had a friend, an ex-friend, who was sub posting about me online. And I went up to her. I was like, look, I don't know what it is your problem, because you ain't telling me directly, but since I now realize you're talking about me, now we got to talk about it directly. And she ran away. I'm very much I'm a come to you type of person, rather than I'm gonna talk to you on the internet. I don't talk on the internet. I talk with my words. And I've noticed that people are very emboldened on this internet lately.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I started on the internet when the internet was really starting to become hot. Like, I was in that generation where we got all the first technologies of a lot of stuff. Like, before the smartphones, before we still had AOL and MSN. Ooh,
Yeah, I was before the internet.
I know. But like, it's just weird watching that generation go from we're verbally talking about it to now we're all doing it on the internet. I wish you would. That's also another reason I'm not on the internet like that, because if I say it, I'm gonna say it with my chest.
Right.
And people don't like that, and they're not okay with that. And I'm like, well, that's the only way I'm going to be. So that's another thing. I know exactly the type of person I am. And so getting on social media and doing a lot of stuff, I know the type of attention, especially for what I do in hoodoo work, is going to garner some attention and some thoughts and some feelings. I don't have time for thoughts and feelings. You can have your opinion, but once you start getting nasty, I will match your energy, and I can't do that as a business owner.
Well, see, and I do the opposite. I'm just like, if you're going to get nasty, I'm not going to waste my time anymore.
That's fair.
I just, it's not worth it, because obviously there's some disconjoining thing that I can't make you like me for whatever reason. So it's like, well, I waste my time. I'm not doing that.
That is a pure difference between Sag and Cancer. Cancer cuts it off quick. Sagittarius says, I got time.
He's like, we're handling this right now. And me, I'm just like, I got to deal with it. I got to figure out how I want to say it. Then we'll come back and chat. But until then, no. You come at me hot?
Yep, it's different.
Yeah, it's very different. It says, yes, love the energy from both y'all. Stay the way y'all are. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it. And Vet Girl, I hear you, sister. I hear you. You know.
Yes.
I think it's like, whoops, that was supposed to be fun in that sentence. LOL. I'm not sure which sentence, but all right. Sometimes I need a little more for out-of-state travel for investigations, right?
Ooh, right. At that point, you pack a whole meal,
right?
Just put the whole thing of sticky rice in your cooler. You good to go. I would love to go on a paranormal investigation one day. I have yet to do that in my adult life. I have always been afraid that I'll be the first one to get possessed by something, but I don't think I'll be the first one to channel too hard, and I'll be like, ooh. Because sometimes what happens if I channel too hard, because I'm claircognizant. So I just unfortunately just know things. And that is irritating for me too. Sometimes if I'm channeling too hard, I just start spewing things out. And so I'm like, if I was in an investigation, that would be the first thing to happen to me. I would just start talking. But it's also the fact of like, I know that energy consumption is going to be extremely high. And that's a lot of energy to deal with. So I'm going to be sitting there eating like it's my last day.
That's what's funny is there's always the one guy during an investigation that brings out the bag of chips, and you're trying to like do EVP, and they're like,
unfortunately, that would be me, and I feel bad knowing that. I feel bad admitting that.
Buddy, not now. Put it away.
Feeling like, my bad, but I gotta eat. Like
marking, Bunny's chewing again on the EVP recorder. 554. Bunny eats a peanut.
It's a peanut. It's gonna be a sunflower seed. It's gonna be some chips. It's gonna be something. Unfortunately, I am that psychic where, like, for example, I gained a bit of weight this month, and it is because I was doing more readings than my typical. I think in like a 3-day period, I did over 100. I was on fire. I was eating like it was my last day, and I was about to take my last breath. I was just.
You were exhausted, I imagine. Like that takes it.
And then 2 days later, I did it again. So, I sometimes have overachiever issues. Like, I totally understand the look of concern in your eye. I'm good. We're recovering. But like I have to eat significantly because so much spiritual energy is just sucked out of my body, and it's physical and it's spiritual and it's mental, and like the only thing you can do is just keep eating tater tots until you feel better.
Unfortunately, like I have a toxic relationship with food. Like if I'm feeling bad, if I'm feeling sad, if I'm feeling self-conscious, if I'm nervous about something, I'm always putting something in my mouth. It's like, would you quit that? Like,
it's
put
hard.
It down.
I'm still guilty of doing it, even though I've been trying to learn how not to do it. Like the emotional eating with me was really, really bad at one point, because do trust and believe, I love a box of Mike and Ike's. Real bad. With my whole spirit, I love a box of Mike and Ike's. But it's like you have to stop yourself, and then you have to switch out for snacks. So like sunflower seeds, try granola is real good sometimes. When you're in that sweets mode, it's like
yogurt and some granola. I love it. It's
Anyway.
I'm so hungry. I don't know why.
It's because we're foodies.
Right? We just keep talking about what started it.
Bakery. It's a mess.
Yeah. Like what started it honestly was probably because I was looking at some of the stuff on your site, and it looked like I want to put it in my mouth. I know it's bad. I don't want to put it in my mouth, but I want to put it in my mouth.
You don't want to, but it is a metaphysical bakery, and that is because of my love of cooking, my love of food, my love of dessert. So I can't have a bakery in real life, because you're not going to catch me opening no bakery at 4:00 in the morning making We're not. I wasn't made for that.
Night people. We don't do that.
This is
we go to bed at 4.
But this is as close to that bakery that I've always wanted in my mind. This is good. I think this is good, but we just can't eat the things. But they smell like food. I have one spray, and it's like a spray and it's a lotion. It's called Blueberry Banquet, and it smells like blueberry breakfast waffles. Oh. Yes, it evokes the passion, and it helps open up.
Imagine you're like, you smell good. Let me get in there and get a whiff. Taking that
one's really good for opening up your psychic abilities too, because the color blue and indigo, blueberries, those are all things that help you open up your third eye. So food does have spiritual uses. Like if you break down food to not just like the colorway, but also to what that food is representative of within your chakras, it can help you, like health-wise, like within your spiritual abilities, everything. So like that's a whole rabbit hole I could take you to.
Well, unfortunately, we're like a half hour over. We got like a ton of comments still to go through. But it's like sometimes I just need a little more for out of state travel. Yeah, okay, we answered that one. And Adam, of course, he's rolling. And it's like middle of May birthday here. So you
Gemini.
Gemini.
Me and him would get along really good. We're sister signs.
And he's laughing again. He's like, my friend here in Texas who has abilities has to eat meat before she uses her abilities during the day. Like each person I've come to realize have their own refilling. I guess it takes certain things.
Yes.
And also I think for us, from living in more of a Eastern Southern, at least for me, I was taught to use food as comfort.
Yes.
Like I remember getting bullied at school and coming home, and then because I would never talk about it with my parents because I didn't want them going in and raising like a whole thing.
Yeah.
So it's like my mom could tell something's wrong. She's like, honey, do you need some cupcakes? How about a sugar cookie? It'll make you feel better. And that's just, that's how people showed love. It was, something sweet. You want a candy bar?
Yep. I remember.
And I'm guilty with my grandbabies. Oh my God. I'm like, you want a candy bar? I can sugar you up and send you home. It'll be fine.
I remember having to break up with my best friend, when I was a teenager. My mom's like, you want some apple turnovers? I said, yeah. Those are the best apple turnovers of my life. It's just small stuff like that. That's how we've been taught to show that we love and we care about you. And it isn't a little bit of an unhealthy relationship with food, but You can't tell me it don't taste good.
Right, and don't feel good when your belly's all warm
It's
and
so
full.
warm, so
Yeah.
good. Good bowl too. Look, we're about to go off and eat dinner after this.
Right, I'm gonna have a whole banquet out of the freezer. Like, I gotta eat some.
Yes.
But like, if people wanted to find your services or your stuff on your website, where would they
So
go
you
to?
can contact me directly on the Bunnyary Facebook page. It's BUNNIARY. And that's the Facebook page. You can contact me directly if you're looking for like spiritual services. I do those, off website typically. And for my beauty products and things like that, you can also find on my website, thebunnyary.com. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok, and Facebook is the one I'm most active on, to be totally honest with you. So there's that. And then also my vendor show calendar for where I'll be all up and down the East Coast at this point. That is currently posted on my website as well. So you can check the Facebook page because that'll be probably the most easiest thing. And you can see where I will be live and in person, and you can come look, test out the products and see how you like things and hear my explanation for everything in person. And my next show, though, is February 7th and 8th. I'm going to be at the Waterfire Arts Center in Providence, and I'm going to be at the Gothic Market.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah.
Rhode Island.
Yeah.
So if you're in Rhode Island, make sure you check her out. And we'll have to figure out something, maybe do some sort of investigation, because I think I can help you kind of, because I do this weird thing before and after every
Mhm.
investigation where you kind of center and protect yourself before you go
Yes.
in. And yeah, that might be fun. If
I
you're
think
down, we
so.
can figure something out.
We can definitely work that out because I think that'd be a good time. That's going to
Oh
be,
yeah, we
it's
wouldn't
going to be
get
one for
much
the,
investigating done because
yeah,
we're both talkative,
we're going to
loud,
be laughing too much.
right?
They're going to get sick of us. They're going to go, "Damn, you
They're like,
stop talking."
we're trying to do something in the other room. Would you stop it?
They're sitting there like, you just in here disturbing my peace.
We're having fun in here. Leave us be. Go away.
Yes, that's going to be fun. I look forward to this.
All right. Well, like I said, we ran over quite a bit. Sorry. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Go check out Bunny Sugars and all her great and wonderful things. Make sure you come see her in person if you get the opportunity. And as always, I just want to thank everybody for checking us out and welcome to the family if you subscribed today. And as always, I want to say thank you for watching. Good night and sweet dreams.